welcome back, everyone, our future listeners included, or watchers, to the Prince's Pretentious Request, our Roll20 campaign. Um, just for those who have been paying attention or will be, we unfortunately lost a player due to technical difficulties, and another person who likes to sit in it and watch our game, who's a friend of ours, decided to try and pick up that character and take over their position. So when you hear me referring to Howman and a distinctly different voice responds, that's why.
Yeah, somehow they magically swapped genders to.
Remain calm.
No, the voice just
Excuse
finally
me?
matches the character's gender for once.
Excuse me?
No, it's Howman, a 30-year-old male wolfen
Yeah.
that finally now has a 30-year-old male voice to go with it.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, last time you had completed a job for Bliznatch, having gotten a hold of a disused mage tower for him, as well as defusing a situation with a hostile group of centaurs. So, and as long as you hold up your end of the bargain, which is goblins aren't going to be an issue, they won't lay siege to the tower. And with that, Bliznatch's apprentice has been moved to the tower, and he activated a teleport circle and was able to send all of you back to Dalhbach's Rest in order to be paid and, cut out several days of journey. You do have, currently nothing is scheduled for you and you have no pending obligations. So if there's anything you want to do in the city at the time, feel free.
I want to fix my bagpipes.
No, you're not.
Yes, I do.
I second this motion.
All right. It will take a little bit to find anybody, like any sort of, since musical instruments are generally a luxury item, finding somebody who can do the repairs is not easy in the city at the moment.
I
Thankfully.
will hunt someone down.
Well, hanging out the tavern long enough, you will find somebody. It'll still cost you about a gold for them to do the work to repair the bagpipe to properly functioning and tuned condition.
You do realize if you actually do get it fixed, I'm just going to take a nail and scrape the bag open again.
Well, it's more.
I mean, you eventually are going to run out of gold if that does happen.
Actually, in this case, considering how badly she beat it, it's more of like they got to get a new animal bladder for it. They need to get a couple. They need to replace a couple of the pipes and ream them and such.
Argue with a minotaur. I'm sure they wouldn't argue with a minotaur, though.
I would.
That depends on who the guy that's repairing it is.
That is also.
For all we know, he might be a giant.
Ugh.
In
Giant
that case,
friend.
Yeah, giant masochist.
you're gonna have to do some pretty
Giant
special stuff to
friend.
get him to fix it.
I am going to
Really
go over
big
to
earplugs.
Bliznatch's place.
Say that again.
Sorry, I'm going to go over to Bliznatch's place and ask him if I got a commission from him, what he can make out of the 3 green gems that I have.
Oh, like I said, they're good at conducting magic. Their best property is just, say, a portable storage device, but they can be used in certain low-yield magical items, much like your Lance of Blinding Flash. It could be worked into a magical weapon like that, but even on commission, that's fairly expensive prospect in the thousands of golds category. Whereas having something like a amulet that just stores magical energy, that would be closer to 1 to 200 gold per amulet. And each crystal can be made into a single amulet that can hold 40 PPE.
Anybody want to buy one of these things from me and get that made?
What is
The
it?
amulet
What?
that holds PPE? Hell
Amulet?
yes.
Yeah, it'll hold 40 PPE. Does anybody want one?
Yes.
I'll pass.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why not?
So I'm gonna give them both one each.
All right.
Yay!
Ooh, items.
So who all's getting one?
Siran
Ian and Saran and Zoltia.
So, Amulet of Magic? What it's called?
I'm just gonna give you the actual trinket. You're gonna have to do that yourself. I don't have the money to make that.
Okay.
Matt, how much does it cost to get it made?
Like I said, it'll be about 100 gold for him to take the green gems and convert them into amulets for storing magic.
Ah, that's expensive. I'm gonna
I
hold
have
on to the green
160
gem for now.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait to do that. I only have 167. That would be half of my stuff.
Yeah, the big problem with magical items is they're very expensive, and it's because of tremendous amount of time, expertise, and rare materials. Like he pretty much he'll tell you like, oh yeah, having that gem like knocks 50 gold off the standard price.
Hmm.
You know,
How much would be fixing the bagpipe?
I don't think Blizzard will do
I mean,
that.
if you had Bliznatch do it, he'd still just charge you about a gold. It's just, for him, it's easy. He just puts it in his mending machine and lets it go to work.
That sounds easier.
Okay.
So that's 100 billion gold.
No.
Quiet, you.
It's really inexpensive, especially for SDC materials, for them to be repaired.
Okay, then I'll do that then.
See if you can enchant them to make them have a supersonic attack.
Supersonic range.
Yeah, but you're looking, like I said, you're looking at about 2,000 gold to pay for a magic spell like that to be crammed into the pipes.
Maybe
Let's
another
wait
time.
till the prince gives us another job, and then we can maybe think about that.
Then we can.
Yeah, that might be a better idea.
Magical
Yeah.
bagpipes. I'll at least repair them normally.
About the only good thing about Bliznatch, which is, for him repairing your pipes will be like an hour, whereas if you hand it off to like some schmo to do it, you're going to have to wait 4 to 5 days for it to come back.
Right, I don't want to wait that long.
Then they probably would have ran off with your bagpipes too.
And I would be very sad.
No, that's when you go.
I wouldn't.
That's when you go take
No,
out.
that's when we go murder.
Uh-huh.
They're just looking up at you like, they were just bagpipes.
Not just bagpipes. My
Yeah, and we were
pipes.
bored. Hey,
That's so
we needed to do something to make money around here.
But I have no money. Well, all too bad. I guess someone will pay for your body.
Sucks to be you.
I wonder how much organs go for on the black market.
That's a good question.
You don't know of any organ market here.
Yeah.
What
I'll
about
find one.
organs?
Oh, black magic
what
people
about
always
having-
want crazy stuff.
Well, I
What
could do
about
stuff with
playing
organs.
organs?
What was that, Kiwi?
Like the piano organ.
I mean, I could use them for ritual sacrifices. We just have to keep them alive long enough.
That's not a net gain to the party, though, is it?
Probably not.
Yeah, let's hold off on that. Before we just start randomly sacrificing people to dark gods in the street.
My
Good
dark
idea.
gods will smile upon you as well as me. Well, he doesn't
Yeah,
really
but
smile.
the prince wouldn't. So, unless your god can kill the prince outright, without exceptions, let's hold off on that, maybe?
Okay.
Just, I mean, I can't really stop you, but do what you do.
Anyways, unless you have anything else more pressing to do while in the city. About the only down point is that you haven't gotten a. It's going to be a couple of days before you finally get caught up to by Lanolin, so you have to go and be like the other adventurer schlups and be at the only working tavern in the entire city.
Getting drunk.
Good, I can get drunk.
Hey, my favorite pastime. Let's go get wasted.
Party.
All right.
The only good part is it's still something like only 4 silver for like to get a meal and an additional to get like 3 good meals for the day plus beer and wine, and then like the same amount of money just to sleep, there for the night. So
Nice.
it's not terribly expensive. But anyways, it comes to be, a morning when, y'all are caught up at the inn, nursing your hangovers and enjoying the continental, with heavy air quotes, breakfast. Which is, if you don't get in on it fast, it's a cold ham, lukewarm eggs, and whatever else is left behind by the others.
I know.
That's better than a lot of other things.
Yeah?
Sure.
But anyways, Lanolin catches up with y'all. Oh, good. I heard you left the city. I wasn't sure if you were back, but it's good to see you're here. I have
Yeah,
come
we had a quick job for the merchant.
merchant?
Bliznatch.
Ah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, well. As long as he's paying. I mean, you aren't strictly restricted on what jobs you can do here. It's just, be mindful of your geese. It can get nasty.
Yeah, I
We
hear
can
you.
look after ourselves.
Say again?
We can look after ourselves.
Oh, I imagine so. I've already taken the liberty of, determining how good you are at taking care of yourselves. It's still, I like to make sure, keep a lookout on those people who are actually doing things. Then he looks over at all the other adventurers who are like stumbling down the stairs and, with various groans as they're like waking up almost by lunch. And so I gotta keep the working assets well moving and make sure y'all are alright. Anyways, I have a job for you.
Oh, joy.
Oh, it
Yay.
should not be
Wonderful.
It should not be anything too terrifying.
Before you go any further, does this have anything to do with that giant flash of magical energy from like a week ago or so?
What? Oh, no, 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 no,
Okay,
no.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, that is a special issue. That will require slightly more delicate touch.
We're not strong enough for that mission yet.
Yes, you are. I will not necessitate you traveling to that location. It's a bit outside of your current transportation capabilities, so
Okay, phew. I was worried.
we're aware of it. We're trying to put together the sort of response and assets that would necessitate while abiding by the rules that are necessitated in this particular and somewhat fluid political situation. But no worries, that's
That
not.
sounds great.
But no worries, that's not part of your problem. What I have lined up for you today is what should be a fairly straightforward task, well within your skill set and abilities, by a noble subject of the prince. With the prince reopening, to an extent, the confines of the Winter Palace city proper, some of the older residents have decided they want to try and reclaim their position here. And so,
And they need us to clear out their houses?
mansion, but yes.
So, cleaning duties?
I don't think it's
In
that
a
simple.
sense,
Well,
probably not that simple, but
look, the lord in question is paying what, for an adventurer, is still even a substantial sum for what should be a fairly routine and minimal job. The only issue is that there's unknowns. I mean, we have had minor acts of vandalism and looting in the city, specifically with properties where the owner or their lineage may have ceased, and therefore the spells controlling such properties and its environs are a bit lax. But don't worry,
Interesting.
this one should be a fairly easy assessment. Only thing that he's given me in terms of a greater deal of understanding the situation is the address, location, and you have these pins, holding them up, little lapel pins, that you need to have on your person securely during your stay within the mansion grounds.
I see.
Does it have some kind of magical security or something?
A bit.
do they have guard creatures in front?
Unfortunately, the Lord was not forthcoming with all details. He has considered it a minor issue in order to rectify the mansion and render it secure and, I guess, stately enough for their return. Look, let's put it this way. Their payment to each of you is 10 platinum pieces.
Oh my.
Oh,
That's big.
You know,
To be honest with you, with the fact that there's that much, that they're paying us that much,
they're paying
it does
about,
seem a little
it's about
fishy.
100 gold a person.
I'm guessing they're just not wanting us to clean up the dust around the place.
They say
going to kill
that
things.
they say if everything there is as it should be, such things will not be an issue for you.
So recon wouldn't be necessary then.
You're going to have to go in. You go inside. There's squatters. Eject them. He stated that any item that is not his, you may take freely, and that you will well know what items are his or his not, as they will take take the most direct path back onto the grounds if removed. As he's sitting there looking at a piece of parchment.
Interesting.
Hmm.
And I'm going to assume that that means even if it's through someone's hand or arm. That's quite the keys or spell or something.
Lanolin looks at you for a minute. Considering some of these nobles, that may be a possibility.
Hmm.
Well, I won't speak for the group, but I accept.
I will also accept.
I accept.
I accept.
Come on. What?
We're all going to die.
All right. Looking amongst y'all with a separate, or with a piece of parchment, he just kind of holds it out in y'all's general direction since he doesn't know which one of you's literate.
What is
I
it
take
written in?
I take it.
It's just in Elvish.
Oh, I could read that.
Oh, wonderful. I read it to the rest of them.
It really is just pretty much what Lanolin just said, plus an address with some general directions.
Oh, well, then I'm just going to read off the address and the general directions.
Yeah, and he takes out the lapel pins, pins them on you. He's like, okay, just, don't lose these. Because, as I understand it, they are your access to everywhere you should be allowed to go.
Oh,
Okay. I know
Okay.
you're running off of very little information here, but can we put these in like a pouch, or do we have to have them pinned to the outside of our body so it can be seen?
that is a good question.
It just kind of points to the letter where it says attached to their persons.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
So just pin it on our shirt.
Yeah, I would keep it on the outside just for being on the safe side.
Okay.
All right. Should be good. Don't feel that you have to report back to me. If other issues come up, I'll come looking for you. Trust me, I will find you eventually.
Oh, we'll be around.
Eventually.
All right. Good luck. So he heads off.
Thanks, sir.
All right. It doesn't take you
Out of character, I probably shouldn't have said that. I'm a dwarf. I'm supposed to dislike elves.
But anyways,
Suppose you could have been a bit sarcastic when you took it off him.
well, if you want to know the group's makeup, if Squeep shows up, she's a 4-armed, 15-foot tall giant. Connor, you're playing Howman, who's a like under 5, I think like 5'6", 5'5", wolfman. Saron's human. Kiwi's character Zeltia is like a 12-foot tall minotaur.
Yep.
In priest robes.
And I'm a dwarf.
A
You are a dwarf.
heavily armed and armored dwarf.
With a horse.
Uh-huh.
But let's move
Yes.
everyone over to the correct screen. And y'all would be at the bottom. Let's see. Can I get this on there? Okay, there we go. Let's see. Okay, I need to fix Howman's icon really quickly. Sorry, we don't have any other art for that currently.
Mm-hmm.
So I apologize. You'll just have to work with it as is. I just made a very quick edit to the icon as well as the character sheet in order to make sure that the armor shows up properly. Just about everyone's wearing about 2 layers of armor, a kind of light body armor, and almost everyone picked up a cloak of armor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, cloak of armor, pretty much. It pretty much just gives you another set of armor. It's kind of ablative, but if you run it completely out, it will destroy the cloak. So,
Mm-hmm.
but I've put you all on the map.
All right, on the map, on the map, on the map, on the map.
Really stupid thing. Let go of the slider, you damn computer.
Also, this is a big place.
Yeah, it is fairly large. But then again, some of you who remember the Prince's throne room know that the majority of this place will fit right inside there. Completely.
Yeah.
But you may explore the environs as you wish.
Okay. They also said to leave things as is, right, though?
Say again?
They also said to try not to move things around too much, right? The people?
Well, it's...
Yeah. Well, they said that there's like a magical thing that'll essentially keep all of his stuff where it's supposed to be.
Yeah. If it's the Lord's personal property, it will stay on the grounds. If it's not, he's giving you free reign to take it. Doesn't care.
Oh, okay.
So folk has decided to walk around the building to go and check things out.
Yeah, I want to see what's in like the shed thing here. Are there any windows on the outside of the building?
You should be able to see all the windows on the mansion. That's not quite a shed. It's a small barn. It just has the standard stuff for keeping horses and or livestock.
Do I hear anything inside?
Just leftover saddles and bridles.
Oh,
I'm gonna-
okay. I was going to say, do I hear anything inside?
Oh, hear anything?
That's
No.
I'm gonna
Okay.
peek inside this window.
Let's see.
Finds one inside.
Uh,
Actually, never mind. I'm coming back out because I don't even know if the door's locked or not.
Zeltia, you went up to a stained glass window. It's a little hard to determine what's past it.
Dang it!
Okay, can I
I
try to open the
forget
door? Will it open?
What about this
Yes.
Okay.
The exterior doors, will kind of seem like they're locked, but after a second, it seems like they undo themselves and open up.
Okay. And I'm in the atrium?
That would be the Saran. You be in the main entry hall.
Okay.
I'll move
I'm going to
everything
try the
outside.
back doors.
I'm gonna
See
go
if they-
around the house.
Oh. Yeah, Blade, you can open the back door. Again, it's the same thing. It's like it seems like it's locked, but while you're holding onto a handle, it just after a moment gives, and you're able to open it up.
Check out this
I'm trying
room.
to hear for anything
Right.
that might sound a bit out of the ordinary.
Oh, there's a stairwell over here.
And a dead body.
Yeah?
What?
A couple of them, actually.
Oh dear.
Oh, there's dead people.
Yeah, there's
Yeah, dead people
one
on the stairs.
there and one.
And one here.
Yeah.
Dang it. Why could this have been a nice adventure?
You can't enter that room, Blade.
I can't?
Cannot. You'll see that it has a I know it's hard to see it on the map, but there's a purple. It's supposed to be a magic door across that entryway.
Oh, okay.
Look, I did
So
the
there's stairs.
damnedest I
stairs
could with
behind you.
this.
No, it's fine. I was literally just gonna walk in there and see if any of like the window was broken or anything, but I can do that.
Yeah.
The window's not broken, but yeah, that body looks like it. Well, let's just put it the best way I can. It was claymored by glass.
Oh,
Yeah, there's
God.
also a fillet
It was
body over
disintegrated.
here.
Yeah, that one looks like it's filleted, Ziltia.
Well, disintegrated isn't exactly the word. Disintegrated implies there's nothing left. There's plenty of him left. It's just shredded. Like,
Kind of move just a little bit slower. It's hard to keep up with y'all zipping everywhere.
Sorry.
You just want to explore everything.
I understand, but I
What's
expected
the
y'all to
game?
take it a little more sedately and in a group. It's my
Never.
fault on that one.
Never.
how long's this guy been dead
Things?
for?
Okay. Okay, let's just do this one at a time for people's questions, okay?
Okay. I'll actually be right back. Go ahead and answer everybody else first.
Okay.
Alright, any
So,
question?
What do the stairs look like they're made of?
They're made of stone.
Okay.
It's just fairly ornate around them, and all of those
Are these-
mushrooms have grown in a ring around it.
Ooh. Wonder if that's a fairy ring.
Yes. If you have lore fairies, you can actually know more about them.
Let me see if I do. I don't think I do, but let me check.
Can I
have
use
more magic.
first aid?
Who is that?
That was me. I tried to talk over for a second.
Sorry.
Can I use? No, it's fine. I was just not paying attention. Can I try and use first aid to see how long they've been?
Give you a general idea, but mainly in like days, not like hours. But go ahead.
Nice.
All right. After you examine these two corpses, you realize there isn't any rot or bugs on them as normally. Even though this is a nice, humid, temperate environment, both of these corpses more have looked like they've slowly desiccated over time.
Oh.
So they could have been here for weeks or months for it to get to that sort of condition. But the lack of bugs, fungus, or other decay, or generally meat left out for a month or so tends to go to soup. You're going, this is not natural.
So can we assume that magic was involved rather than?
Well, something was
I don't-
involved. These guys are more mummy than pile of goop.
Oh, I cannot find Outman's icon anymore.
Oh no.
Did you delete it? No, you put it back on the road. Okay.
I'm back on the road too.
I'm on the road again.
But yeah, those two corpses, they died, but they died quite a while ago, long enough that even in this, semi-humid environment, the meat, that's on them has dried up. Like in the case of the guy who is glass, like he still has skin, and that's kind of pulled taut across, his features, which are kind of horrifying, probably due to the manner of his death. But yeah, the other corpse that Saran's icon is standing on, yeah, that one looks like it was flensed completely.
Yikes.
I don't know if we should touch it or not.
Let's not.
Yeah, let's leave it be for now.
Is it possible that they could have been booby trapped?
Maybe they tried to take something that wasn't theirs.
Or break in.
Hmm.
Or both.
Or it's part of the reason why we have to have these pins on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Seems like they don't
I'm
really do
gonna
a good job.
take one step down the stairs.
You can see down it. It just the best that you can determine is the stairs go down to what appears to be some water, but there's not enough light for you to really tell until you get down there and get your eyes to adjust to the dark. Your kind of dark vision is kind of blasted out by daylight at the moment.
Can I use track humanoids to see if anybody's been down here in a while?
Sure.
35.
After he does that, what is it?
Ooh, no.
Ooh, can I try recognize scent? See if I could recognize anything, which I probably won't, but
Sure.
okay, so R 1D100 or is it D1? Yeah, 1D100.
If it's a skill check with percentage, it's always 1d100.
What
Got
are we
it.
rolling for?
See if I can recognize any scents.
I know it's a Minotaur ability. I just can't remember if it's a skill ability or...
It's a skill.
Okay. Because
I did not recognize anything.
I think Hellman has the same thing on their character sheet.
You recognize the fact that I just walked past you. Hey!
Yeah. It's
Pretty
like,
much.
oh hey, I sniff you. I
You
sniff.
recognize the dwarf's offending smell.
Oi! Hey now. Hey now.
Do you need to shower?
You keep doing that, and I'm not going to help you with your zombie bear.
Alright, fair enough, fair enough.
It's okay, I probably need a shower too.
Oh, we are covered in goblin muck.
Yep.
You would have had plenty of opportunity at the end.
Which we
Yeah,
did
that
not
was like
think
days
of.
ago.
We did not have showers on our priority.
Can I use my hearing ability? Can I use my hearing to see if I can hear anything that's out of the ordinary from downstairs?
Where are you wanting to try and hear something, Helm?
Downstairs.
Okay, the stairs that are in the main hall go upstairs to the second floor.
Alright, okay.
The stairs they're talking about are ones that are in the back of the mansion, surrounded by a fairy ring in the upper right-hand corner.
Mm-hmm.
Well, do you guys want to go down or up first?
Have we even explored the full house yet?
We have not.
Why don't we do that first and then go downstairs?
Sounds like a plan to me.
Okay.
Now, if you're thinking of me trying to hear something, might actually do something.
In the case, since it's not connected to a skill, it would just be making a perception check, technically with a some circumstantial bonus.
Okay.
So roll 1d20.
Where did I go to do that?
You can either type it in, or on the left-hand side you'll see commands, and one of them looks like a dice. And if you just scroll, if you just put your pointer over it, you'll be able to. It'll pull a pop-up menu showing the various dice and number of them you can roll. And so all you gotta do is just click the d20, and it will roll it for you. Not really picking up much. It sounds like an open pit where when wind moves over it, it makes a kind of eerie sound on the stairway.
I
Yes.
definitely don't want to go down there now.
Nope.
Let's go back upstairs.
It smells of death.
All right.
Sounds like spooky, scary skeleton.
Can we just say we explored it?
No. We accepted a contract from the prince, more or less.
Not exactly from the prince, from one of his.
All right. Where inside the first
Fellows.
floor of the mansion are you wanting to explore first?
I guess the entrance. If I could.
All right. It's fairly large. It looks like it's just set up for guests to come in. You know, benches against the front wall between the windows. And that's also where the main staircase leads upstairs to the second floor.
Should we explore the ground floor and work our way up?
Yeah. Let's do that.
Sure, let's.
This room seems closest. So I'm just gonna SWAT team kick open the door.
All right, you SWAT team.
Go! Bail, 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 bail!
Yeah, you SWAT team
FBI,
kick
open
the
up.
door, realize that it's solid bronze, and fall back, clutching your ankle as it just
Oh.
slowly creeps open.
Oh, okay.
Saran's just hopping up and down on one foot. He's like, it's open.
Then I bowl into him with the back.
Like after a minute, it finally like plinks against the its stop in the wall, and you're just sitting there going, "Oh my god, that's heavy."
Note to self: don't kick any doors.
Especially ones that are bronze.
That was a very bad idea.
I was hoping the color would give it away, but yeah, sure, hell.
Maybe it was just colored bronze and not actual bronze.
It was magical bronze wood. It's 3 times as heavy and 5 times as strong.
Ow.
Something like that. Anyways, this looks like this room was set up primarily as a dance hall. The fireplace actually is still crackling.
What?
The fireplace is going.
Was that lit for us, or is that lit recently? Or is it magic fireplace?
I would assume only recently.
Make a perception
What?
check.
Excuse me.
I'd like to make one too.
I'll make one as well.
All right.
Oh, nope.
Is it just a d20?
Yes.
Oof, fail.
Damn it!
These rolls.
All right. Howman, as you're like staring at the flames, after a bit you realize they're repeating in their motion.
Video
Okay.
loop?
It's,
So it's probably
it's like
magic.
it takes a good 2 minutes to notice it, but it's like the fire's repeating itself. I mean, it's warm, it casts light, it smells and moves like a fire. It's just about once every 2 minutes, it almost seems to skip and go back to a start point.
I'm gonna try and talk to it.
It doesn't respond.
That's a good idea. Okay.
Damn.
We have to assume then someone's already been here just recently, possibly with another magic user.
Any water at the bar?
Magic fire is magic fire. It could be here for 100 years or 1,000 years,
True.
depending on the level of magic that's involved. And considering that these are
Nobles.
nobles from the prince's court.
Probably been here a while. The fire. What about these instruments?
Laying there abandoned, you have a lyre, a mandolin, and a dulcimer, or what are sitting loose on the floor. There's also a harp and a harpsichord.
Ooh. Very tempting to try and pluck the instrument. Just gonna.
Can I get in behind the bar?
Yeah, you're gonna have to kind of jump the bar because it looks like the only spot to get in is just a break in the wall that's very, very short. There's no hinge in the top.
Can I just press one of the keys of the harpsichord?
It makes a strumming sound, and it sounds like it's still in tune.
Okay.
Does it look like the bar has been recently used, like bottles thrown on the ground?
There's a decanter on the bar, and 3 mugs. One of them still has contents in it.
Is there dust on the bar?
A little bit, yes. There's also, once you're behind the bar, there's an open barrel of wine with the top open, a rack of wine bottles, and a beer keg that's tapped,
But who's up for more drinking?
as well as a fairly stout iron safe.
Would it not be a good idea to kind of figure out what the hell's going on first before we start drinking ourselves stupid?
I'm gonna get out from behind the bar now.
Mm.
Actually, before I do that, I'm gonna
Is
look
there
at the
gonna be any-
safe and make sure that it's like unmolested.
Take a
Because
look
let's
at
face it. Because
Say-
let's face it, you're not going to be any good. You're not going to be any good to any of us if you're drunk.
Yeah.
what were you asking was unmolested?
The safe.
It looks like
trying to.
it looks like
Sorry,
somebody made a fairly clumsy attempt. There are kind of tool marks on the metal, but as if somebody was trying to use a pry bar, but doesn't look like they're actually able to get anything into the seam.
Interesting.
have a lock?
I'm going to relay that to everyone.
Okay.
I mean, I think I could probably try and lockpick it.
Do you have the lockpick skill?
Better not. There's no real point. The guy's stuff is magically bound to this.
Yeah, good point.
And that could activate his magic defense trap stuff.
He might try to kill us.
I'm going to check
Even
another
with the
room.
pin. I'm going to go to the dining hall.
Okay.
Close the door slowly.
Again, they're bronze doors, but these ones are actually well balanced, so they move fairly easily. They're still very substantial.
Checks the fireplace to see if the flames still are the same as the others. From the previous room.
Yes, the flame is doing much the same thing as the other one was.
Is there any food that's left out in here?
Yes.
Is any of it rotten?
No.
That's interesting.
Can I roll perception to see how many people this food would feed?
I mean, technically, you just sit there and count it, or an intelligence check, but either way.
I'll just
Intelligence
count it.
skill. Yeah. Yeah, it'll take you like 20 minutes, but it looks like each of these tables was loaded to almost to volume.
What about this table? What's that made of?
Well, when you take a closer look at that table, you realize it doesn't have any legs and it's just floating there.
Whoa.
And unless you have a skill in gemstones, you can't identify the material it's made out of. It's very, very shiny and it is mirror smooth polish.
Okay. I'm trying to get to my thing and it's not letting me.
All right. After I'm done counting all of the food, I'm gonna walk over to the table that's flipped.
Oh no. My
I mean, each of
character
the long
sheet.
tables has seating for 12, so.
So I'm trying to get my character sheet up, but it's only showing up as a transparent tab, and I can't maximize it.
We'll try closing it and reopening it.
Yeah,
And
I'm
then
gonna use recognize precious metals and stones on the table.
did that and it's still doing that.
is it, what was that again, Kiwi?
I'll just share a picture. It's. Might have to refresh the page.
Yeah, I found that the Flash or whatever plugin that Roll20 uses sometimes will have memory errors. That's normally what you're hearing me curse every time I'm trying to do monsters' health, and it's just that it freezes up on me.
I'm gonna refresh the page and see if that helps.
Okay. Blade, have you rolled your... You know it's precious, but you're not sure what it is.
Bummer. How long before I can do another
There
roll?
we go. Oh, sorry.
If you're willing to just stand around for a half hour examining it and trying to rack your mind, you can try another. You know it's expensive. It's just on the tip of your tongue what this may be.
I highly doubt we can steal the table.
All right, Kiwi, what you wanted to say?
I got it to work.
Okay.
I think I just needed to refresh the page.
Sometimes happens. Oh, and
Okay,
Blade,
what
while
else?
you're kind of counting up everything, you're going to realize there's spilled beer on the table that still has foam to it.
So this stuff
So
has
they
to
were here
happen
very
because-
recently.
Yeah.
What's this little side table thing over here?
It's a wash basin.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna dip my hands in it and see if it's warm.
Water is very clear. It even has a bit of scented soap, which is a very expensive luxury item. And when you first drip your hands in, you get them wet and you soap it up and drip your hands in and clean them up. When you pull your hands back out of the water just seems to clear up of its own accord.
Magic water.
Yeah, but was it cold or warm when you
Yeah,
put your hands in?
It's a little cool, but it's what would happen with any water that's or a roughly room temperature.
Alright, I let the other guys know of my findings. There's some magic water over here.
Right.
And
Is it possible that the people who are dead, it could have been like an ancient
Hello.
spell?
Hi.
Hello.
Squeeps.
She doesn't have her headset working yet, so it's going
Oh,
to take her a
alright.
minute.
It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
I guess she's not quite feeling up to talking just yet.
That's
Uh,
fair.
Just to give our late arrival a quick recap, everyone returned to the city. They had a couple of days there to just futz around and do what they want, and then a job came into them from Lanolin, relaying it from another noble, which was to go out, check out their mansion, make sure everything's all right there, so that the person can return and make use of it again. So far, the group has found a couple of dead bodies out in the back. Big thing is that the bodies are desiccated, but they are not rotten. And everyone's been issued a little lapel pin for their clothes, which to allow them to be on the property.
And what I was just about to say was is it possible that there could have been a spell that could have just aged them rapidly, and that would kill them?
One guy got claymored by
Yeah,
bunch of-
one guy got.
Yeah, he could have got claymored by a trap, and then the rest then suffered from another trap. It could have been more than one. It's not just. That's what I'm saying. There could be multiple ways for the people to die. It's not just. Obviously there had to be a lot of stuff here that was worth protecting or needed to be protected. So it's not like as if they're going to be it's not going to simply just be, one type of spell or whatever. They had to be a bit more smart about it.
He has a fancy magical floating table. This idea makes a lot of sense.
And magical self-cleansing water.
Mm-hmm.
And fire that loops.
I think it's time we go upstairs. What do you guys think?
Yeah, there might be more stuff to figure out.
Yeah.
You still have
Sure.
5 more rooms on the first floor you haven't touched.
Oh.
But was there not an area that we weren't allowed to go into?
I'm going to tell him about the purple room and how you can't get into it. I've already looked at the back.
Or you
I'm
looked
going
at
to
what?
explore
Purple
this.
room. Like, is there a door in there? Or is that a fireplace? Oh yeah, you gotta go in this way. Or probably. I'm gonna go that way.
That's just a secret passage.
It's a game room, has a card table. It looks like it was left rather abruptly, as well as another game table over by the windows. There's actually stacks of coins on the other game table.
Can we take them, or are they?
I was gonna ask if we could take the coins or if they are the owner's possessions.
If someone has the intelligence skill, go ahead and use that.
Let me see if I've got that.
I don't.
Intelligent? I don't know.
I don't think I have that skill.
I'm streetwise. Does that work?
If you're trying to find the black market or criminal elements, that's what you use Streetwise for.
Okay.
I do have something. I think I have intelligence here. Yeah.
If it's listed on your skills page as intelligence, yeah, you do. You have it at 34%.
So would I be able to do something with that then?
You roll 1d100, and you have to roll below that 34%. Okay,
Oh,
you did it.
nice. Sweeps did.
All right. Mev, picking up all the information, realizes that this house had been hosting a party, from the best you can tell, when everyone abruptly left. And so there is a number of items, or at least There's evidence of various personal items that have been left behind, most likely.
Hmm.
Oof.
Party, huh? Did one of the party members go somewhere they weren't supposed to? Possibly?
What happened?
Like, since there was a party that was held here, did one of the guests, like, go somewhere they weren't supposed to?
That's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah.
Also, we still don't know if we can take this money, do we?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
If it's not his, you'll find out.
Yep. Try taking it off the table. If you can't take it off the table, it's not it. If you can't take it
I
off
shall
the
try to take the coins from the table.
I mean, yeah, you can pick up the coins. They're in on the far table close to the windows. They're in stacks, like people had stacked them up for like bets and such.
Nothing
So it's
happens.
not it's money
Take
then?
No, nothing happens. That is the blue room. Yeah, it's about 40 gold worth of coins there.
Yay!
Nice.
I shall. How many party members do we have? There's no way for me to split this up.
You can split it
Just
5
keep it.
gold coin. Yeah,
Oh,
just
it's all mine then. Saran greedily shoves
Sure
it
about
into
that?
your bag.
What was that question? Connor, I thought you'd asked something.
No, I just made the comment. You sure about that? When he says it's all his.
Yes.
I mean, if it wasn't his, I'd been able to take it.
Look, if there's a problem with it, let's just let him take the fall. It'll be fine.
It's like, we didn't take the money. Someone else did.
Yeah, and if it's in your pocket, yeah, let's blame me. Sure, it's your pocket.
Well, he said that if you get.
I mean, do keep in mind if you do blame me and then they find out it's you, I still am going to kick your ass.
Well, Lanolin said that if we are able to take it, then of course it doesn't belong. Then we're free to it.
Exactly.
I'm going to examine this sword thing that's in the green room.
Oh, sorry.
Sword thing.
Due to the fidelity, you can't really see it. That's a telescope.
Oh,
If you're talking about this.
yes, that's exactly
that-
what I was talking.
That's a telescope. It's aimed out the window.
Okay, I'm going to examine what's on the table then.
I mean, if you look hard enough, you can see through some people's bullshit.
I'm going to.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I'm going to look through the telescope.
You see things that no people should ever see.
It just seems to be
Should I make a
aimed
roll?
It just seems to be aimed generally at some scenery far off outside the city.
There's some pretty scenery through here.
That's
And then she
nice.
just kind of walks away from the microscope.
Blade, what you were looking at is actually a magical chest.
Oh. Does it look like anybody's tried to force their way into the chest?
It does, just slightly. I mean, the lid's not perfectly in place. Make a perception check to look it over.
Oh,
Ooh.
You think
Oh.
someone may have rattled the top, but that's your best guess? Okay, Mevs look over at the gray room. Except for the dark tones of how the room is set up, Mev, it looks like it's just a very comfy sitting room. I mean, there is the pentagram on the ground with a pie sitting in the center of it. That's the only thing that's really out of order.
There's a pie.
Don't
Oh.
touch the pie.
Eat the
The
pie.
pie is a lie.
It will summon the magical pie demon.
Pie Cthulhu.
All I'm imagining is like a pie that has tentacles sprouting out of it with red eyes. Okay, we're checking out the pie.
It's warm. It
Don't
looks like a
summon-
slice had been taken out of it at one point. But you also realize that all the candles are have that tiny wisp of smoke where they've been blown out in about the last minute or so.
Birthday party?
What flavor is it?
Blueberry.
Oh, awesome.
Ooh, blueberry pie.
I'm sorry, that was a stupid question to ask.
It's okay. No, it's an important question. You can tell a lot about a person by the flavor of pie that they have.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna walk upstairs.
All right, gonna have
Is
to
there-
give me a moment.
Is there anything interesting in this book that Saran is standing in front of? It looks interesting.
Give me 1 second. I just got a question from Ev. I gotta respond to that.
Sure thing.
Does smoke keep persisting from the candles? Yeah, after a few minutes of sitting there watching it, the smoke is still going, and you kind of swear that it's kind of swirled up from those wicks in the same way at least twice.
What's
Is it
with all
possible
this
that
stupid magic?
Interesting.
All
Is it
right.
possible that the whole castle's gone under a time loop?
That's good question.
Like it's
Lore
just going.
magic.
But that's what I'm saying. Like the magic's hit it, or there's like a spell that's caused the castle to stay, or this area to kind of stay in repetition of a certain amount of time. Like it's just going over like a 2 minute loop. That's why everything's still fresh. It's still, like the food's still fresh. The wine that we saw is still fresh.
And the water.
Exactly. So maybe someone put a spell under it. The people that came along to maybe break in, caused some effect and killed them, as well as the person who was killed by the claymore.
We will find out if we keep exploring.
What is on this table right here?
All right, I'm going to go in order as which I asked questions originally.
Okay.
Saran, that pretty much looks like a magical table with various magical implements on it, and a best you could imagine as a textbook of some sort. Ziltia, the table you're looking at, appears to have a lot of alchemical tools and materials on it.
Can I identify any of them with like biology or something?
I mean, biology might
Right.
allow you to identify what some of the stuff on the table may have been if it came from an animal or plant.
Yeah, or like holistic medicine. Maybe.
That could also work.
Let's see. Do biology. So our 1D100. Nope, I do not recognize anything.
Those aren't supposed to be eyeballs. I guess the image didn't come through properly. Mev, those are just armchairs sitting on tiny rugs of their own. I mean, I have tried to get like the highest definition stuff I can, but there's still limits.
Well, shall we go upstairs now then?
Sure. Since we've pretty much explored most of this downstairs area.
Okay, the whole
Or
group
first
wants to
floor
go
area.
upstairs. Okay. Move people over there. Switch screens. And then...
Ed wanted to know anything else in the room.
Oh,
that
which
was-
rooms?
The one she was in. The one with the eyeballs.
No.
Eyeballs.
That was everything in there.
Eyeballs.
Arbors.
Okay, so upstairs, throw your old... Okay, if I can click on the right map and throw people's icons on here.
Sure.
Okay. Sure. Just go ahead and roll for that if you want to see if the pie was poisoned.
Who would dare poison a pie?
Saran.
Okay, fair point.
Who would dare poison a pie? Asks a poison person.
Who would dare poison a pie? What are you putting in that pie? Nothing.
Extra flavor.
My secret ingredient.
Is extremely tasty. You imagine that, unlike most pies, which can only have the sweetness of the berries used, something else was used to make it sweeter.
Could you say it was? It's to die for?
Not quite. But it's certainly a high-class pie.
Okay. We're taking the
Okay.
I guess we'll have our own slice of pie.
Takes you just a moment as the pie pan kind of resists being picked up, but you overpower it and it starts going with you.
You can't resist the pie, but the pie tried to resist us.
I will decline pie.
As will I.
Hold on. Can...
You get there?
Oh, can I try to recognize poison in the pie?
Sure, you can make a roll.
Okay, what's my recognize? Oh crap, it's 20. All right, screw it. I'm gonna eat this pie one way or another. I'm gonna eat some pie.
I'm gonna do the same thing.
I'm gonna have.
Recognize.
I'm gonna have.
And I fit.
If I die, oh well.
It's okay. I have first aid and holistic medicine.
It is the most delicious pie I've ever had.
I'm gonna have some pie too.
Blah, and then he falls over dead.
We're all gonna die.
I'm not. I didn't eat me.
Saran is gonna force feed him pie.
No, you're not. I have an axe.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
If you want to be a part of this team, you gotta eat the pie.
I have an axe.
I have horns.
Which has longer legs.
She has bagpipes.
Yes, I have bagpipes.
Anyways.
I just stay quiet through the whole thing.
Are we dead? Are we okay?
Everyone appears to be okay.
Awesome.
Cool.
I'm
We
gonna
didn't
have
die
a bit
from
more
pie.
Ready for pie.
Okay.
What is this thing over here?
I'm gonna look at this
Everybody left.
statue of a knight at the end of it.
Everybody went different directions, so I guess I will too. I'm gonna go to the center room.
Sweet!
Everybody,
I'll check this out tonight.
everybody,
Quick, everybody split
everybody
up.
just goes off in different directions, leaving Surround behind.
No, you never. split the
Quick,
party.
everyone, Scooby-Doo!
Scatter!
Uh,
Scooby Doo this.
okay, I'll go with the first person who.
Let's roll, Raggy.
I'll go with the first person who decided to do something. All right, Meb. The room you're in is, as you can see, is purple, very somber colors. Well, not somber, but subdued, and also it's not very bright in there. You see the assorted guest beds and a discarded robe on the floor.
Discarded what on the floor?
Robe.
Ah, rope.
Oh, sorry, I got freaky.
It's made out of a very soft, like what they call it, saffron, or just one of those shiny, very soft.
Cashmere?
Yeah, it's just a very soft robe. Looks like it's fitted for a woman, roughly, 5 to 6 foot category. No, just looks like it was forgotten.
How sad.
All right, you have one noble's robe. All right, one at a time. What do people want to examine?
I would like to examine this little thingy at the end of the hallway.
It's effectively a statue in armor holding a standard.
I see.
It's a display piece.
What happens if I poke it? Gently, might I add.
Just nothing.
Nothing? Okay.
I would like to use recognize heraldry on.
Sure, give me a roll.
Damn.
Wow.
So,
Roll 20, just going denied, denied, denied.
Roll 20 is like, no, you cannot explode things.
And we're just saying,
Yeah.
screw it. Let's eat pie.
Yes.
All right. Next up.
Do I see anything interesting in this room?
Appears to be the main or master bedroom.
Ah.
Has a writing desk with a book table in one corner. That's a very fancy dressing table with jewel boxes on it. There's a wardrobe in the corner and that big, fabric of gold bed.
Mm.
Thing is, the room feels comfortably warm, even without a fireplace, and denying the fact that most of this building is stone, and so it should be cold as hell.
I open the jewelry box.
Yeah.
God, I'm just stealing everything.
Don't take it. It will kill you. You're gonna get us all
Take-
murdered.
We
What's-
will be filleted.
I just want to look. I just want to see what's inside.
So you can take.
Semi-expensive jewelry, but not, not like, hey, there's like 200 diamonds on here. It's not just, some fairly tasteful gold jewelry.
I shall leave it be for now, and go join one of the others. Actually,
There
we'll
is
go-
no fireplace in the room with Saran, Mev.
I think that was downstairs, right?
The guest rooms have fireplaces.
I'm gonna go.
What's that then?
It's a writing desk.
Oh,
Has some nice elven script work done on it. It seems to have been neatly packed up, whoever last used it.
I'm gonna check out this table.
Oh, I was saying, Mev, that it doesn't have a fireplace in that room, but it's still warm and comfortable.
Probably with the heat around the rest of the castle, and be common that room might end up staying warm too as well.
Yeah. What's
can I re-roll heraldry recognition?
Certainly.
Fuck.
What are you rolling for again?
Heraldry recognition.
Oh,
Allows them to see a piece of heraldry, determine the house, as well as whatever details about the noble or house that are involved in that piece of heraldry. Because a piece of heraldry actually tells a lot of information about the person presenting it. The rules are stupid complex, just so you know.
A quick question. Is there anything about this table that's special, or is it just a pretty table?
It's a giant solid, the top is a giant solid piece of marble.
Okay.
And it's floating like the table downstairs did.
Oh, what's up with all these floating tables?
magic.
Yes.
I mean, if like you try to press down on the top, it will not sink.
Huh.
Sit on it, see if it breaks.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm gonna sit on it and see if that does.
Let's put a 15-foot tall minotaur on it, see what happens.
Yes.
At worst, of you sitting on that table, it will slide to one side slightly when you try to, jump up on it, but like it just makes a gentle glide in that direction. But once you're seated on it, it's like sitting on any regular table.
It's like a seesaw effect, kind of.
No.
No. Oh.
Like it stays perfectly level even with you sitting on the edge of it.
Huh.
And what's in this room that I'm in now?
Yeah, that might go.
Appears to be another guest room. Left rather disheveled. Fireplace is going. As for extra items, there's a furniture and bedpan has been left on the floor near the fireplace. Or not bedpan. It's a warming basket. It used to be if a bed was cold, you would put coals in it and then set this in there. I just can't remember the name for it.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Is there anything in this wardrobe?
When you try to open it, it refuses. It's locked.
Okay. Then that's this room explored, unless I desire to steal jewelry, which I will not at this time.
Not foul play. Just looks like people woke up and left them.
What about this? Oh, sorry.
And no staff came by to straighten the beds.
Lazy royalty.
Ziltia, what was your question?
What's this thing on the ground?
Oh, that was a robe. Mev already took it.
Got it. Okay.
You thought it was a body, didn't you?
What? A body? No, I thought it was like a something. Don't know what, but something.
Is that bottle the warming tray thing?
Yeah, like I said, you can't get a great look on it, but it's just a round. It's pretty much a round brass pan with a long handle on it, and it has a cover. And so what you do is put some of the coals of the fire in there, and then you'd slip it under the covers of a bed to warm it up.
That sounds dangerous.
Only if you forgot them. But typically,
You can also put hot water in them and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's coals is the more common item, but pretty much you're just using it to warm up the bed. It's just like if you forgot it, it was a silly but common cause of house fires.
Mm-hmm.
Shall we go out back then?
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask if there was anything special about this fireplace first. Before we do that.
It's just a fireplace. It's still going like the ones you saw downstairs.
Okay.
What's the thing on top of the fireplace that looks like a...
That's just the board for it, and that's a chimney. Came with the graphic for it.
Huh, okay.
Okey-doke.
Shall we go back downstairs?
All right, you're gonna head back downstairs. I'll just move your view.
We couldn't get into the purple room, Mev. It was locked. I couldn't open the...
It's locked.
Yeah.
That's like the message you get in Resident Evil when you come across a locked door. It's locked. I can't get it. Okay, I didn't need a text key, but okay. Next thing you know, we're gonna have to find a key with a diamond on it.
Ooh.
And then the one that's
Diamond in the
heart-shaped.
shape of a star. Yeah, the heart shaped.
The heart and the club key.
And the diamond and the star
And a clover.
and the
Yep.
spade. Oh, nice.
Oh,
Mev, it's a magical doorway. I mean, it's pretty much shimmering magic, and you can see the contents of the room through the magic. But like, if you try to put your hand past the doorway, it just feels like you're pushing against something. Like you could strain really hard, but just your hand just eventually just comes. You just eventually get pushed back with a gentle but persistent force. Technically, that'd be a knowledge magic check.
What about lore magic?
That's what I mean, lore magic.
Oh, I got that.
oh,
Let me try to make it roll. Let's see, what's my
I was gonna
percent?
say you try to lockpick the door and a spectral hand shows up and flips it off.
Just like with, like that question from the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game. You see a hand reach out of a toilet. What do you do?
Shoot it a lot.
Shoot it. Yes.
And then burn it with a flamethrower.
You toss a frag grenade into your toilet.
Nope,
Oh.
I don't
Oof.
recognize anything.
There may be a trick, but you can't remember what it is.
or something. I can't remember what it is, but
I'm not giving it any of my precious toilet paper.
That
Not the
stuff's more valuable than gold.
Exactly. I will fight that thing before it gets its hands on my toilet paper.
I'm gonna check and see if the pie has been magically placed back.
No.
Ooh. Aw.
Is there any more of the pie?
Is
No.
there another pie?
No.
Oh, I wanted
More pie. We ate it all.
What about this giant spider web?
It looks like a house spider has gone to town for many months.
Yeah. Can I try lure magic another time, or just
Yeah, we did.
one time? Okay. That's good.
Mhm.
Okie dokie.
Music and bar room.
Yeah, there's still fresh wine in a open cask, wine bottles, a tapped beer keg under the bar, as well as a safe is under the bar. There's also several cups and a decanter on the bar's surface.
And it
Did
looks
Blaine-
like somebody tried to break into the safe too.
Mm.
A amateur tried to get into
We
the
did-
safe.
We weren't able to get into the safe. I think Mev has a higher lockpick skill than you do.
I didn't try.
Oh,
But yeah, before we go down the stairs,
We're supposed
do we
to
wanna try,
clear out this place, not rob it.
that's
Do we
very...
want to try going this way? To the left. Or right.
You spin the dial and you're like, man, that clicks are really silent. I can't pick up anything.
Ooh, what about this thing? The doors on the front of the green room. Like the basement
Yeah, it looks like it's a cellar door.
cellar door? Huh.
You want to try the,
try
the
opening
cellar
it.
door?
I'm gonna try opening it. See if it's locked or anything.
Like the exterior doors of the mansion, you grab a hold of it and it sticks for a moment, and then it seems to let up and it opens. It opens, as easily as a wooden cellar door will.
Oh.
Ooh.
Do you want to go down there, or do you want to go into the magic tunnel of mushrooms first?
Well, when
Maybe
you put
there
it
might
like
be
that,
wine
that's...
down here.
Well, we won't know
Never
until
know.
we go down and find out.
Okay, it sounds like the vote is for the cellar.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, I'll move y'all's perspective there and spawn
One
your
of
tokens
us.
again.
One of us.
One of us. One
Spiders.
of us.
Spiders everywhere.
Oh shit, I forgot to
Not
do
the spiders. Anything but the spiders.
Forgot to do just one thing. Need to do a quick.
No, now I have the skill. I can tame one now.
No. We agreed.
go.
No spiders, only the
I
zombie
don't care.
bear.
I am going to tame... I'm going to make a zombie spider.
I'm gonna kill it.
No, you're
I'm
not.
gonna kill
Zombie
it.
spider.
No.
I killed the last one. I'll kill this one too.
I will. You stay back.
No, I won't.
Yes.
Can we have?
I'm a dwarf. We kill spiders. It's kind of our thing. No,
You don't have to be
die.
prejudiced against the whole thing.
I will anyway. I don't care.
Can we kind of stop with the nonsense and get on with the task?
What?
Meb, I have dark vision. You'll be fine.
Yeah, this is more of like fog of war sort of stuff.
Yeah, we gotta do this a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, with all of you crowded in there, let's.
Oh yeah, we must always derail. I mean,
Nice
come
weapon.
on.
And it's a torture dungeon.
Or an armory.
Or yeah,
Or an armory.
or both. Or both.
Hold on, I'm trying to do stuff. It's just being able to move the map and do reveal is not something that Roll20 allows. Alright.
I would recommend not touching the chests for right
Or
now.
the weapons.
Yeah.
All right. Damn it.
Because when we got this contract, the words that were used were, it will take a direct, his item will take a direct route back to the ground or something like that.
Something to that effect.
Mm-hmm. If it's his
And it might
property, it will
injure
take
you.
From the letter, it said if it's his property, it will take the most direct path back.
Even if it means it's through you. So
Yeah.
maybe don't play with those.
You could examine him. Just don't pick him up.
Says the person that's been lockpicking everything.
Yeah.
I'm just looking. Yeah, just like you. I just wanted to look into the jewelry case.
I did just look.
You just
Uh-huh.
look at us after you open the chest, hoping you could steal something.
Look, the poison I use isn't cheap, okay?
Of course it's not. It's poison.
You're a 15-foot tall giant that's only good at lockpicking? I don't think that's how that works.
So I probably did not put the robe in my bag. You didn't, or you did put the robe in your bag?
Well, the robe probably didn't belong to the master of the house. That was probably one of his guests. So that shouldn't kill you, but these might. Because it's only his property that will do that. It's not anybody else's stuff.
Anybody else's stuff is fair game.
Yeah, we have written permission to take that stuff, so we should be fine. And you're right, we didn't explain that. That's our bad. Kind of important.
Maybe. Just a little bit.
Alright, so y'all have entered the basement, have frozen up at the prospect of, oh, there's weapons and chests here. Better not touch them! They'll kill us all! And, okay, what are you gonna do now?
Someone's gonna go. Someone's probably gonna go touch him.
Keep forgetting,
Maybe.
I can't pan the... Okay, no, I can pan it this way. There we go. Alright.
Over here. Bill. There we go.
I'm gonna look at this broken up chest.
Alright, the first... Mev and, Ziltia, you pretty much found yourself in a kitchen. There even looks to be stuff that was still in the process of being prepared.
This looks like a pie.
That magical time loop thing is starting to look better and better.
Free food.
And yeah, about the worst you could say about the pie is it's not burnt, but it does look like it's been dried out severely.
Oh no, dry pie.
Not the crust that matters, it's what's inside.
But what if the stuff inside is dry?
Well, then we have a problem. Also, is this a chest?
1 second. I'm just doing map reveal. Let me get a better look at that. Yes, it is. Also, an assortment of urns and other crud left in the corner on a rug.
I want to examine this broken open chest.
Yeah, it looks like somebody had smashed the lid in.
Is there anything in?
Appears to be a couple of plates and tankards. None of them matching, made out of various materials like copper, bronze, possibly silver.
Interesting. I'm going to leave it all there.
The room you are in, Mev, seems to be a cheese cellar.
Cheese!
Alright, I'm opening up the map as fast as I can, but you all don't have to use a bunch of fucking controls. There we go. Let's do that. No, it's okay. I'm just saying, y'all are bouncing fast, and it's like, okay, where are people bouncing to so I can try and track it? Oof.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Mev and Blade, from the smell, you imagine that you've either found the privy or sewer access.
Oh, what a lovely smell you've discovered, Mev.
Yeah.
And copyright strike and ban?
That's a yikes out of 10.
Ooh, what did I find over here?
It's another
Big glowy
kitchen.
thingy.
It's another kitchen, but this one has a oven set up for doing massive amounts of food at one time.
Oh, fancy.
Alright.
Is there any steak in here?
There's all sorts of meats in there. You know, these kitchens, as you've come across them, all look like they're set up for like dealing with a large number of guests, and we're in the process of doing exactly that.
Is any of it like rotted or old
Nope.
or anything?
No, all of it's... The worst you can find is something that's on a stove and has effectively dried out.
Interesting.
As everyone's else like, yes, you go ahead. I want to stay back here behind like 4 or 5 stout walls.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, I didn't know you
Welcome
left.
Sorry, I had to go do something real quick.
It's okay.
And
This...
there's a giant barrel thingy.
Yeah, this looks like some sort of break/rec room.
What's the giant green light blowtorch thing?
It's supposed to be part of the kegs, but the tile did not have a descriptor for what it was supposed to be.
Ah, okay. So it's some kind of keg machine thingy
Yes.
for drinking of the stuff and the alcohols. Gotcha.
It's just like a
Give
kick
me a
tap.
second.
It's it's the magical keg tap of Cthulhu Blah.
Let's go with that. Yeah.
Yeah, that seems like about right. Gotta check over here. I wonder if this is like where they prepare all the meals and stuff. There's a bunch of food down here.
Well, so far you found effectively 3 kitchens. And
a bar, apparently.
oh, these are very, very rough built tables.
Crude. Yes. Probably for the servants, maybe?
Doubt it. This looks like a laundry room.
It looks like someone has fun down here, yeah?
Oh.
Oh.
My.
Oh my. Okay, we
Oh.
found the interesting parts.
Yeah? That's some
Mage,
fun.
would you like to
Not-
join
not
us
the
over
best
here?
kind.
We found something that you could look at.
She's already here.
Found a torture chamber and magical stuff.
Well, whoever said this might be a torture chamber was right.
Okay.
off the bat.
One moment.
They are very dead.
Yeah. Okay, Blade, did you move into that other room, or were you just moving your icon around?
Sorry, I was just looking around. I was trying to stay over there.
Okay.
I
Alright.
misclicked.
Yeah, just give me a moment. God damn it, I hate the panning function. So I gotta do one area reveal because people are here. Hold on.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Oh my.
Anyways, Blade, yeah, when you're in there, you felt a tingle as you entered that one room. Yeah, there's several crystals around a table, and then there's an archway with green light pulsing out of it.
I'm going to immediately back away from the giant archway of doom.
Anyways, as you're doing that, the archway pulses a bit more.
Oh, fuck.
Ah!
God damn it.
Goblins.
Not the goblins again.
It's the only thing we've been fighting, aside from the spiders.
Goblins and spiders and,
Goblin.
that's it. Goblin.
Goblin arch and goblin lies!
Goblin just want to have fun. And torture.
Yeah, it comes out. It has fairly ratty clothing. Kind of looks you up and down. And then
I immediately attack it.
all right,
Okay.
Roll initiative.
Oh, we're rolling initiative?
How do I do that? It's a D20, right?
Yes, and on the combat page for your character sheet would be any initiative bonus you have.
That's right, I forgot.
God,
Oh,
my
not
laptop
too
just
bad.
fucking died. Yes, the laptop
nice.
freaking died.
Oh, God.
What?
I'm just having trouble with my laptop because that's where
Shit.
all the initiative and stuff is stored. So
Well, I go first.
Yep.
Yeah.
Really?
Your rank is
I go second.
F. Yeah. I go third and then Mev.
Well, I'm
And what did I roll?
fucked.
For initiative, 1d20 plus your initiative modifier.
I might have forgotten that.
How did I forget that?
On the sheet, it should be under combat. You'll
It's
see,
the second button from the right. There's like a bunch of little buttons. You click on them underneath the main character overview.
You have a +1 to
should be on the
initiative,
left.
Howman. So roll 1d20 plus 1. And now I got to bust butt on my other.
But where's the one? What?
Okay, so go to your character sheet.
Yeah.
Go to combat, and under like hand to hand, you'll see your initiative, and the number next to it is going to be your modifier.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, when I actually go to roll,
Oh,
Okay.
just put +1 at the
Go
end
up
of the
to
check.
the go up to the top left where you get the dice roll thing,
mm-hmm.
and click on the main button, and it should open up a separate window with a dice roller in it that has advanced dice rolls, and you can add a +2 to whatever we want.
Oh, okay, got it.
It should also have basic dice rolls on the top and then advanced dice rolls. Sweet.
I think that's it there.
You go second.
Oh shit.
Alright,
Let
sorry.
somebody else get the nat 20.
We have already rolled.
Yeah.
Mad Blave, Zeltia.
I don't think the Goblin is rolled yet, though.
My laptop decided to just eat itself, so and that's where I store the initiative sheet normally, so I'm having to recreate it on my main computer very fast, so
It's fine. Take your time.
yeah.
Yep.
Hellman.
I will be right back.
Blade,
I'm gonna
Zeltia, Hellman, and Saran. Let's see, roll 20. Okay, Zeltia got a 10. Saran has a 12. Mev has a 9. Howman has 16. And Falk has a 20. Alright, and now for my GM roll. Alright. Alright, let's see. Mev has 7 actions, or is it 8 now? 8? 9, okay. Blade, you have how many actions? 5, I think?
Yep, it's 5.
Zeltia, I believe, is 4. Hellman, I believe, is 4. Saran?
I think 4?
Okay.
Let me double check.
Uh,
Yeah, 4 attacks per melee.
yeah. That's what I had to make sure of, sorry.
No worries.
Custom sort. Sort by initiative. Alright. Okay, so I have that set up, and my laptop is still junk, so There goes also tracking experience easily.
Seems
But,
to be a running theme with this particular campaign. Computers just designed to kill themselves.
Yeah. Alright, so Blade goes first. Falk?
Yeah, hold on. I gotta do the I think that was supposed to be a 4, not a 5. Oh no, Dwarven Battle Axe is a +1 to strike, and I have a +4, so yeah, that should be it.
Alright, so you pretty much just move up and wail on them.
Yep.
Right, you hit. Your axe cleaves straight through that creature, right down through the clothes it's wearing. It is insta-dead.
Nice.
Well, damn.
That's strange.
Why do you say that?
Because normally goblins don't die from a single blow to an axe.
That is
And you normally don't cut them in half when you do it.
Well, you
Well,
realize
that's
its
pretty
clothes
stubborn.
gave up 0 resistance. The
Sure, the
previous
ones we fought
goblins you're
before had
fighting
armor.
there had armor, yeah.
Oh. Okay.
So you just killed and... Yeah, good job.
I don't kill it. I don't really care. I killed a goblin.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
Good job.
Goblins are evil.
Goblins
It's fine.
are, yes,
Indeed.
they're evil.
Killed a goblin civilian. Oh well.
Oh, well.
And as you're seeing its last gasp of life leave it, you see the portal starting to pulse again.
Uh-oh.
Oh crap.
Did you activate something?
Probably.
Wouldn't be surprised if you did.
Probably all gonna die.
Yeah, they are coming out of that arch.
Oh, there's more of them.
Or bringing them through is the trap to keep people out of the magical room that I wasn't supposed to walk into.
You think maybe if you
yeah.
leave the room, they'll stop?
Why don't you try?
I mean, it's either that or you...
It'd have to be my turn to do that. I can't
Oh.
quite
Yeah,
move
that's
right.
true. Right.
Alright, is the laptop alive again, or no?
Live, laptop, live!
I think I think the laptop light went. It's because I've left it sitting doing nothing this whole time. I think, and this is also why I'm trying to buy extra memory in another screen. I've just been having kind of wait to afford it. I logged it in. We just gotta wait because it was taking a long time to process anything.
That was an accident. I didn't actually mean to do that.
Hold on. So that was Blade. Now it is Howman's turn.
Okay, so what do I do then?
Give me one moment.
Yeah,
I have to mute.
I think they're talking about me.
No, I'm pretty sure it's about my last name.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I'm still getting used to this physical connection.
Mhm.
Squeep is trying to see if she can resurrect the laptop or figure out what went wrong. But I'll just. But yeah.
use a Phoenix down on. Got one.
So what I
If it
So
works,
what the-
it works.
so what I have to roll then is it just d20
Uh,
plus
Okay, what are you trying to attempt to do first?
I have no idea. Apparently, it's my turn to.
Well, I mean, okay, what happened is that Blade had just made a charging attack. Is all he did. He just pretty much took out his axe, ran up, and smashed that goblin dead. You have
Yeah,
a
but
couple. Say again.
no, but was there not something else that was gonna appear, or
Well,
was that just?
oh yeah, another goblin's appeared. Blade just pinged it on the map if you're looking. It's
Yes.
right there.
Where's my Okitas again? There we go. Here?
I would recommend staying back there and then using that staff or wand or whatever that throws rocks.
Staff. Yeah. Okay, we'll do that then.
All right, then your actions will be to pull out the staff of throwing stones and activate it. It casts a spell, and that will be your action right now. Next up in the order.
I think that'd be me.
It actually turns out to be the goblin.
I'm gonna step out for a second, grab some food. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'll relay that on your turn. What was it? Yeah. Shoot. Alright, that goblin makes a run for it. Next up is Saran.
Okay. So question. I filled my aspergillium when we were fighting the centaurs before. Would the poison still count as inside of it, or?
Remember, it's a vial system, so you have to just activate it, and it coats it in stuff.
Oh. Does that still take an action?
You can do that with an attack.
Okay. Where'd that other goblin go?
Just kind of think of it as like it's a trigger pull mechanism. Like you're going, okay, I want to smack this thing, pull the trigger, and then hit it.
Okay, so... Okay, I get it. Wait, where the hell's that goblin going? Saron's gonna chase down that goblin and try to whack it with her aspergillium.
Okay, using poison or not?
Using poison.
All right. Make your attack roll.
Okay. Let me make sure I don't have a bonus. Strike. No. Okay. Oh, wait. Do. Yes, I do. Ah.
Sorry about that. I was asked a question by Squeep. All right, you chased it down. Did you make your attack? Okay, I see you flailed and missed.
Yep.
All right. Oh.
You live another few minutes, goblin.
All right, Zeltia.
Yes. Well, I guess I will get my iron stuff ready.
Okay.
And
I'm back.
Welcome back.
okay. Can I do anything with it, or is that just for my turn this time? Getting the item ready.
You can get ready and move.
Oh, okay. And I will. Oh, come on. I know I can do this.
We
will
believe
let-
in you.
There we go. Go over this way.
Murder! Murder!
Okay, I can. Okay, I will stare down the goblin for now.
All right.
Serana's saying, "Stop staring at it and kill it!"
All right. Next up is Mev. Another goblin appeared, and this one ran away. Oh, right. Mev's gonna kind of yell out that if this was a trap to keep people out, why is it so deep into this dungeon?
And move me up.
That's a very good question.
Maybe they put it here in case people go down here,
Move me towards
and then
the
they
circle.
destroy them or torture them if they're defeated. Or at least do something with them if they're defeated. Who knows?
Okay. Well, what? Sorry, I didn't quite catch what you're saying.
It's okay. I don't know what I was trying to say either.
Okay.
She was inner monologuingly externally.
All
Yes.
right. Back top of the order, Blade.
God dang it.
So you said that there was 2 goblins that came out,
One.
or just one?
Yeah, you annihilated one of them.
Oh, yeah, 2 goblins so far. One of them you just, cleaved in half. What? How would
I'm
Shakespeare
just gonna
put it?
move
From
to
sternum
right
to
there.
knave.
Just gonna move right there.
Okay.
You're gonna move outside of the magic.
Yes.
All right. So that'll be Blade's second action. Halman.
Yeah. I don't know.
Kill goblin.
Okay.
Destroy.
'Cause I have my staff out anyway, so I'll try and attack the goblin.
Okay. Say again.
I said because I have my staff out, I'll try and kill the goblin.
Well, you pulled out your staff and used a spell in it, so you currently have active until the end of the next round the spell throwing stones.
Yeah.
What the spell does, it will conjure up a stone in your hand that you can throw immediately.
A stone in my hand that I can throw.
Yeah.
Right. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'll throw it at the I'll throw it at the goblin
All right.
to see if it hits the fucker.
Just see if it.
Just checking if you have. Oh, okay, so your bonus is a whole, I think, +1.
Right. So it's D20 plus 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have to get higher than.
Please, look, it's good looking.
Okay, you need to use the Roll20 app for rolling dice.
Yeah. And go.
All right, yeah, you throw that stone. It whizzes between Zeltia and Saran, hits that goblin, and explodes through its back and out its chest, killing it instantly.
Oh,
Yeah, normally
Nice.
goblins don't die instantly like that.
yeah. I'm actually kind of glad I missed with that poison. That would have been a waste.
Uh-huh.
That was Hellman. The portal starts pulsing again.
Ah.
After I throw it, Anybody else?
And out pops another goblin. It it comes out of the portal, looks down as it's having to step over a corpse in blood, looking very perturbed. Trying to remember who knows Goblies.
Me,
Mev knows it.
I know it too.
I don't.
It's
I know
sure
how I can understand it. I don't know if I can speak it.
pretty much the percentage represents both your understanding and ability to speak it.
Okay.
As long as it's fairly simple, anything above 50% you understand. If your skill's above 50%, you understand anything that's simple that they're saying.
Yeah, I've got my percentage is at 90.
So you're almost fluent, really.
Yeah. What about squeaks?
Oh, did you? Okay. But I believe Mev's percentage is more than high enough. I have to look on her sheet real quick. Anyways, back. So after some in-depth massaging and consulting, yes, she does have Gobbly. Probably just barely the percentage to understand it, but the Goblin is effectively yelling, "What's going on? Why is Larry dead? There's blood everywhere. Who are these people?"
Oh, I'm not Larry. Rest in pieces, Larry.
Poor Larry. Oh
Yeah,
God,
he
Larry.
All Larry did was step outside of a portal and get beaten to death. We will hold a funeral for Larry, and only Larry.
And considering like the only doorway out is like very firmly blocked by several people, the Goblin's just going to cower in place. Saran's up next.
Yay.
Hey, we've got another one for your ritual sacrifice over here.
Perfect.
All
Shrine
right.
is going to take a swing. Oh, wait, I can't do a call shot after moving, huh?
No.
Okay, I'm just going to try to...
Your turn?
Huh?
I thought it was Map's turn.
No, it was the Goblin's turn. It's just we are trying to figure out who could understand what the Goblin is saying.
Oh, sorry, I got confused.
Okay.
Never mind.
Yeah.
No worries. Okay, I'm just going to try to smack the goblin across the face.
Okay.
Hit it.
Like with your hand or like with your aspergillium?
With my aspergillium.
Heck, yeah, you hit
That's
it
it
and
with the
just
back of the
explode that thing's head across the wall. It gives no resistance whatsoever.
After killing it, Saron's going to turn around and is like, okay, what did it say?
It's Zeltia's turn first.
I have no idea. Let's just keep killing them until they start talking sense.
Okay, the goblin in front of me is already come over.
The Goblin in front of you was just... It was already
Is it not
murdered
like a
before
big-
you got there last turn.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it has like a big massive chest.
yeah. I zoned out for a second.
Okay, you need to move another square because you're in the same square as Halman.
Yeah. So I'll move
Okay.
right there.
Alrighty then. Comes up to Mev's turn. Mev's going to say to everyone, "Look, I'm all for killing goblins. I love it, but something seems off. What are all those crystals? This summoning circle. Can we take a step back and see what happens when we're not exploding, cleaving clean through them?"
But it's fun.
Did you not see the last one? His head exploded like a melon.
Sarad's
you get-
going on about
I
murder.
hear him.
Oh, okay.
Step back, motherfuckers.
No.
Okay, fine.
I will bodily pick them up if I have to.
She's a 15-foot tall giant. We should probably listen to her before she gets pissed
Yeah.
off at us.
Can I just do that, or do I have to wait till my turn?
Gotta wait till your turn. Top of the order, Blade.
I'm gonna stand there and do nothing.
Howman.
I'll just stand here and do nothing.
Take all go.
Try and figure out what's going on.
You just hear this low mumble of disgruntled dwarf, and
Yeah, the portal pulses again, and out comes another goblin.
Oh!
So can we
Very.
try and not kill this one this time and actually... What the fuck's going on?
Why do they keep spawning?
Oh, is it my turn or is it the goblin's turn?
The goblin's just really confused, especially considering there's this huge group of people, several corpses again, and people looking menacingly armed.
Hello, friend.
don't worry.
All right.
Just step into the middle of the room. You'll be fine. I promise.
We're not here to hurt you yet.
Siran's gonna walk out of the room, but not before pointing at the dead goblin pile right next to her, and then at the other goblin, as if to say, like, try anything and you'll be like them.
Uh-huh.
No. She's gonna do the 2-finger "I'm watching you" thing.
Pretty much.
I'm watching
And
you.
then she's gonna walk out of the
Jesse.
room because
Always watching.
alright, so I'm out of the room. That'll be the end of my turn. I don't know what to do now.
Just watch the goblins.
I guess.
Contemplate your existence.
All right.
Gonna contemplate this brain matter on my aspergillium.
We're horrible people.
We never
But
claimed to be
it's
heroes.
fun.
Yeah, we never claimed to be extremely lawful good.
We're more...
Oh, I'm an anarchist. I don't care.
Alrighty then.
I just don't give a shit.
With nobody attacking or anything, we can go ahead and drop out of combat because the goblin's just going to stay close to as far away from you all as it can and be cowering where it is. And after a bit, you realize that, one, it's not wearing armor, and two, the items it's holding isn't like a sword and shield and stuff. It's like it came out of that portal and it's holding like a chopping board and a cleaver.
Oh my god.
Are they the servants?
We've been killing the chefs. We are so going to lose all of the money off of this contract.
The other thing you notice, the other two goblins you murdered were wearing, like, they're very ratty by now. Like, it looks like they've just been worn to death. But those might have been uniforms at one point. Like, house uniforms.
Oh no, Larry. Larry.
God damn
The
it.
only thing to do is make sure that there are no survivors.
So what?
Kill the rest. There can be no witnesses. I'm kidding. Don't do that.
No witnesses.
No witnesses. If we
Trying
don't
to
know
kill
more
this fucker.
witnesses, we gotta destroy the portal for now. Maybe.
No, I think that would get us in trouble.
Oh yeah.
More so than we already are.
So we just killed them all and say an accident happened. There was a gas leak.
Anybody
Things
got any
happen.
nuclear weapons?
We're just gonna throw it through the portal.
That was
I
my
can't-
idea, yeah.
I mean, I could try to summon
I
a
mean,
minion of darkness and send him through the portal and just have him butcher everybody.
Yeah, let's hold off on that one. That sounds like
Okay.
work.
Let's wait. Let's ask Mr. Goblin here what he. Hey dude, what are you doing here?
Can you speak Goblin?
What language are you trying to talk to him in?
Gobbly.
You don't have Goblin.
I could have sworn I did.
It's Zeltia. I thought you said you don't have Goblin.
I do.
Well, she can.
I got language Gobbly.
She can understand it, but she can't say it. Speak
Oh
it or
no,
something.
she has it at 97%. She can speak it, and okay, yeah. The goblin just standing back there, like trying to hide behind the cutting board. I's good servant, no kill. Why? Why?
We thought you were feral goblins.
All goblins are feral.
Oh, more feral than those. Like the hostile. We thought you were hostile.
Well, at least we've only killed 3 of them.
Only 3.
There's bound to be thousands of the little fuckers.
Why? You activated the summons. We come.
Oh god.
Oh, a summons. So that's what that is.
It's been very long time since summons made.
How long?
Oh, this is taking him a good bit. He's kind of like having to sit there, like count on his fingers, and then after a moment, he like sets down the chopping board and kind of like makes scratches on it with the tip of the cleaver,
Uh-huh.
and then he kind of sits down and counts that, and then he's like having to think really, really hard.
Can we just kill him, please?
No, he's giving us information.
No.
He's taking 3 hours to do basic math.
It's a goblin. What did you expect?
He finally like sits down, taking off his like shoes and stuff, holding up both hands and feet, and says, "This many years."
How many years is that?
How many toes does he have?
What?
She asked how many years.
That's a good question. How many fingers and toes do goblins have?
The same as a human.
Okay.
Okay. So 10 plus years?
So
He's
is it
holding
20 or
up both
21?
feet and the hand. He's holding up his hands and both feet.
So 20
20.
years. 20 plus years.
So is it 20 or 21?
Bad joke. And you'll get me banned. Stop that.
I know. I'll stop.
Question, am I allowed to curse? I should have asked about this first.
I just say keep it to a minimum. I still just... I really am not imagining ever getting monetized for this stuff, so...
Okay.
So you guys haven't been able to serve 20 plus odd years?
He's like... he goes through his fingers and toes again and then nods.
Okay.
I guess that
Master
means
didn't call.
Can you speak Breton? Does he speak
He
Breton?
just seems to look at you dumbfounded.
Oh god.
You speak troll.
Ask him why there's a torture chamber in the other room.
Okay, why is there a torture chamber in the other room? Bones in a body?
Bad guest?
A bad guest? How?
Man, this kinky stuff.
Oh god, it's really a sex dungeon.
Oh no.
All nobles have things for bad servants' guests.
Bad servants' guests?
I liked it better
Okay.
with killing them.
Gotcha. We'll leave now.
Okay, you could go in peace. I'm sorry about your brethren.
We didn't do that, by the way.
They just walked through and dropped dead. That
Yep.
one's head exploded. I don't know how.
Totally didn't do any of it.
I did nothing, I swear.
It's obvious that it doesn't believe you for a heartbeat, but it's not going to challenge you either.
I mean, for real though, Zilty only stared at the goblin.
Okay, I know it's already intimidated, but Saran's going to try to intimidate it and ask Ziltia to translate. It's like, and tell it, like, don't tell anyone what you saw here.
Okay. I relay that in.
Do I have to roll
Out of
to
character,
intimidate?
we are so screwed. Holy shit.
No, never speak bad of guest.
Thank you.
Good. I'll get the fuck out of here.
Go back to your friends.
We'll call
Hey,
again
hey.
shortly. And this time we
Hey,
won't
hey,
kill you.
Pay our respects to Larry.
Mev said told it to go back to the portal before y'all do anything else crazy, and it kind
And
of
take
just
your body and take the bodies with you.
Yes, clean this up.
Oh yes.
yeah, it just kind of looks at the portal and kind of like pokes at it, but it's obvious it can't. It's more of a one-way trip. But when you say like, just clean this up, it just sighs, goes over, grabbing the first corpse, and just starts dragging it past y'all. Like it's having to do a long haul sort of thing.
Also, which one of you is the one that made that delicious pie upstairs?
Oh yes.
I really
the
hope it
blueberry
wasn't
pie
that.
was fabulous. If it was Larry, I'm gonna.
That
It
was
kind
mysterious.
of like seems to think, and then it points at the one that you'd smashed the head in
Fuck.
near the bar.
No. Not the pie maker.
Damn it. Can I cast animate dead?
And then it just kind of looks at y'all like, you want pie?
Yes,
pie's
We
very
like
good.
pie, yes.
I want pie.
Blueberry pie.
I wouldn't technically trust. I wouldn't trust this thing right now.
You got a
With
point.
friends.
Let's.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
It's just-
it's gonna say,
It's-
okay, I'll start, but the others who make pie, and it just keeps kind of pointing at the portal, not me, but if they
We
come,
believe in. We believe in you, buddy. You can make pie. Become the best pie chef ever.
I'm just gonna turn around and power walk towards the stairs leading up.
Me too.
okay.
I was gonna have Siran point at the one whose head she caved in and be like, "What's his name? I might come back and revive him later."
No.
Fine. You never let me.
Well, I
have
mean,
fun.
like, resurrection is some tough magic, but you get like one chance per level you have. It's just there's a restriction that they can only make the attempt once per target per level,
Got it.
and you have to do
It's fine.
and you have to do it within a week of them dying.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It's fine. He can stay dead.
Well, you're both priests, and you can both attempt it.
Yeah, but he's only been dead for like what? 5
Well,
minutes?
hold on.
5
Hold
minutes.
on. If we do that, then there's only 2 people that are dead. There's only 1 person that's dead instead of 3. Do we want to try and do that?
Do we want bring back the goblins?
Yeah.
I mean, we could.
It would
We
make
might
you
be
like
in
they
less
were
trouble
never
for
dead.
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is why we don't
We're going
smash
to
first.
revive the goblins. Which one's the pie maker? I'm gonna try to revive him.
I'm gonna
There,
revive
that was the pie maker you murdered.
Alright, what do I roll?
What did
Don't
this guy
use
do?
murder. That's a bad word.
I gave you the handout with all the priestly abilities.
Alright, I don't see resurrection on here. I see healing touch.
I
No,
know, but-
resurrection is. Oh, Dark priests have animate dead.
Oh,
Light
there it
priests
is.
have resurrection.
I
Okay.
have Resurrection of the Dead.
What are
Yeah.
your rules for resurrection? Mine are the same as yours.
Yeah. 2 weeks, 10% chance of success.
And we get plus percentage for every level we have, right?
Yes.
I think so.
So what's the plus percentage?
So what
'Cause
do we
we're all
roll?
Like I said, I gave you all the handouts. This is why you're supposed to learn your character class.
I don't have the Priest of Light on hand.
Ah, you son of a...
Hold on. Just let Ziltia go first, and I'll just copy her roll because it's gonna be the same.
Okay, I don't have the roll number thing on my sheet. Hold on.
I'm opening the PDFs I made for you, you lazy... Oh. Shouldn't have to do this stuff for you. I might just start revoking your miracles just because you refuse to learn them.
I just forget to put stuff on.
Resurrection. One of the most awesome powers of the priest to actually breathe life into the recently dead. Number of limitations. Must have all of its parts. Technically, yes, you do. You just kind of have to push them a bit together. Can't be dead for more than 2 to 4 weeks.
Okay.
Wait, what about the one that got its like chest blown out?
Yeah, that's the one
oh, sorry. Never mind. Y'all can't resurrect till 5th level.
Oh,
Rip.
Shit.
Dang it.
They're dead.
Rest in peace, Larry.
And with that, we start running to the door faster.
They hella dead, yeah.
They hella dead.
You kind of owe them for exploding them. I know.
A little bit. To be fair, though, when a goblin jumps out in front of you and you're a dwarf, you're gonna do what dwarves normally do: kill the.
Hey, what's this goblin over here? Is he alive or is he?
Yeah, that was
That's
the
the
other
one we
one you
just
told to
talked
go
about.
cook. So he moved to go cook.
Okay, I forgot. I couldn't remember which goblin was going to kick.
Yeah, at worst you'll say that he seems like disgusted by certain items being down here, while others he's just perfectly fine with. He's like he'll stop me like, not supposed to be here, and then he goes on to the kitchen and he's sitting there like rolling out dough and getting and pulling out lard to grease up a pie pan.
What did he look at when he said?
He looked at the items that were laid out here, because that's the only things he's passed.
I'm gonna go look at them.
Are they like, maybe I could help Goblin cook?
Okay.
No, don't do that. We've given him enough problem.
Go ask his name.
Okay, what's your name? Goblin friend, maybe?
It's some guttural phlegmy thing that sounds like, someone hacking up a rat, but, to put it in like regular speech, it's like the equivalent of Jeff.
So his name is Jeff.
My name's Bob.
What is with them and having names like Larry and Jeff?
They have really, basic names. You're starting to realize like Thorn Splitter and fucking Foot's Bane are like warrior goblins. Jumped up names.
Jeff.
But
Yes.
if you bother him, he'll stop what he's doing, setting what he is prepping aside, and come over. He'll just look at the items. Not here when we leave. Trash. Others leave.
They're not the owners? They're not the master's stuff?
Yeah, he'll kind of thumb at his chest. We know everything's supposed to be here.
Okay, we'll get rid of it for you.
Yeah, this pretty much does kind of look like looted items. Like a couple of the urns have spices in them. There's just a kind of piled bolt of like linen fabric, and the chest looks like it has a bunch of cheap metal dishes that probably someone stole from other places.
I'm gonna take the bolt of linen.
Okay. But yeah, those urns are holding something like a good 5-10 pounds of spices.
Ooh,
I'll take those
spicy.
too.
Yeah, I was gonna say we should take them.
How many of them are there? Like 3?
Believe that's 3.
Uh,
Yeah.
Yeah, 3.
Pretty much each one is 3 to 5 pounds.
Oh my.
And the chest had pretty much like copper and bronze plates, tablewares, cups.
While the goblin is still over here, I'm gonna point at the table full of swords and weapons. Like, what about that stuff?
Oh yeah, the weapons.
He'll
What about
he'll
the
go
money?
over, take a look at it, and he'll like declare it all garbage, all trash, not meant to be here.
So is
Yes.
everything down here garbage or except food?
I mean, where do you want to drag him and ask?
I think he's busy. We should probably leave him alone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
use recognize weapon quality on the pile of stuff.
Sure.
Welcome some of his friends. So I mean,
40. Damn it.
I mean, if you ask him, like, what's this and what's that, he's pretty much going to tell you, like, the rest of the stuff down here is either the normal storerooms, prep rooms, the servants, I guess you could call it lounge, as it were, but pretty much those 2 rooms are the only things that has stuff that he just calls it trash. He doesn't even seem to recognize what it actually is. Just to him, it's garbage.
Okay.
Like, he won't touch it voluntarily, but if you move it, he doesn't care.
Hey, Mab, you want to try and jimmy those locks on those other 2 chests? Or
3 chests.
Well, sweet. While she does that, I'm going to wait around and try and take another crack at recognizing some weapon quality.
Okay. Nice.
Hey, got one.
Nice.
good.
Yeah, these are not very complicated locks. This is sort of lock that, you know, if you're on a trade caravan, it's to keep people from getting into stuff, you know, when you're not looking. You know, like the chest with the broken lid, the other 2 small, dark wood ones, again, are holding, you know, bronze and copper plates and utensils.
The other 3 want to go look into that other room with all the other stuff?
And then the long chest is holding different colored bolts of silk.
Ooh, I'm going to drop the linen that I have and take the silk.
There's about 4 bolts in different colors.
What is this yellow thing over here?
Give me a second.
Good. Okay.
Hold on. Oh, that's just a candle. Yeah, but when you start messing with that, even the goblin's going to come over and go, no touch, and like try to pull you away by the hem of your
I won't touch.
robe.
I'm surprised you
Okay.
didn't slap your
Food
hand with
stores,
that door.
leave it alone.
Okay. I'm leaving alone.
Mab, you grab the weapons. That's probably heavier than this silk anyway. Yeah, I guess we just load up with anything that's useful. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you guys
That
want to
would be
explore
grand.
that fairy cave first?
Oh yeah, the fairy cave.
All right.
Are we just taking one weapon or all of them?
Well, we need to go through that because I got a success on the roll for recognize. What was it? Wait, what was it called? Recognize weapon.
You did
I
not
don't
get a
know.
success. Oh wait, no, that's equivalent. No, I just using the single roll for your lock picking to open all of them. They're not difficult locks.
I don't know if I can stay on for much longer because it's getting quite late on my end.
Yeah, me too.
Am I getting robotic?
I don't
No.
know. You're sick.
Late, hun.
Yeah, it's like 2 a.m. nearly on my end. I didn't realize the time.
Well, if you're getting tired, then go ahead and head out. It's fine.
Okay.
All right.
Alright, night.
Night.
Good night, man.
Peace,
Good
man.
night.
Night,
I'm
buddy.
probably gonna head off soon for.
Do you want to pause there then? Pause right here then?
Yeah.
Might be a good idea. 'Cause,
That sounds good to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then we'll go ahead and call this here, and we'll be able to pick up next week.